does an amazing rock pub, brilliant collaborative narrative storytelling with a great kind of community atmosphere, and a total ban on Dungeons and Dragons have in common? Grab your dice, stick around, like and subscribe. Welcome to the Dark Orb. Let's find out all about it right now. Hey, welcome back to the Dark Orb. We are joined by Jason.
Hello.
Is this your first time on the Dark Orb? I think it might be, apart from maybe an actual play or
Yes.
something. Trying to think.
No, I think the only thing I've done previously is be in the chat while you've been doing an actual play and just tell abuse at you, which
Yes.
I mean feels like you are participating, and I would strongly recommend other people do it because it is great fun.
Who says when we're doing a recording as opposed to a live stream?
Yes,
Let us know in the
although
comments below and we'll
yeah.
pretend that
Somebody's saying in the comments just what a wonderful job we're doing. That's fabulous. Thanks.
imaginary person asked.
This is perfect. Yes.
Yeah. I asked the question during the intro. What
Oh,
do
yeah.
all those things have in common, Jason?
Absolutely nothing.
Excellent.
That's yeah.
Thank you very
Agreed.
much for joining the Dark Orb,
Yeah,
and
it's been
we'll see
great.
you next
See you
time.
next week. Bye, Phil. See you. Bye.
Bye.
I mean, obviously, Oktoberfest. Come down.
Oh, Orbtoberfest.
Yes.
Do you know what? This year marks the third year running of Orbtoberfest. It is now genuinely an annual event.
And you will rub that in my face, the fact that it's only the second time I've been there.
I mean, you had a good excuse last time because you're into these extreme sports like walking outside. And
I did. I chose to be outside rather than inside playing not Dungeons and Dragons, which in hindsight,
weirdo.
probably a terrible move, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt that your feet appreciated it, given, I mean, that was like a proper runny thing, wasn't it? So,
It was a proper running
yeah,
thing. But I'm looking forward to not doing a proper running thing and not playing Dungeons and Dragons this year. So yeah,
excellent.
very great
So
fun.
you're coming along to Oktoberfest, which is our annual festival of all things narrative in terms of tabletop role playing. And really, it's a 3 day event, but the main event is on the Saturday. So last year, you missed out. We changed venues. The first year we did this in Nottingham at Bunkers Hill. Incredible venue. Brilliant beers, wonderful atmosphere, great hospitality, no hot drinks. And that was basically the main complaint because we play in a pub because it's Oktoberfest, but it's Orbtoberfest. But actually, not everyone wants to be drinking at 11 a.m.
It's
Not
legit.
alcohol, anyway.
Do you know what? I was totally down for it, but I also completely understand that sometimes you just want a cup of tea. That was,
Yeah.
and it doesn't like sometimes you just want a cup of tea at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, having had a few beers beforehand.
Yes.
Variety is
Yes.
the spice of life.
Would that be Earl Grey with a twist of lemon?
Ooh, yeah, I think so. 4 o'clock. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Maybe a
Prior to
biscuit.
that, definitely just like English breakfast, with milk sorted. But after
I
four
mean,
o'clock,
obviously, that's an all-day breakfast.
oh yeah, in a mug, warmed
Yeah.
up.
With a sausage.
Yeah, that was the best they could do as far as hot drinks went, which is probably the biggest complaint.
Yes. Yeah. Um, so, yeah, last year we went to the old Salutation Inn, which is an incredible rock and heavy metal pub in Nottingham. It's basically our main. I mean, it's not the only, but it's our main kind of metaler pub. And for anyone who doesn't actually know any heavy metalers, they're all really nice people. Yeah, last year, so we started on the Friday, and we started on the Friday with a social. We did this the year before as well. You were there for the first year, and for that reason alone, most of the Oktoberfest community knows you as Pizza Jason.
Yeah, yes, this is true. I am more than up for being Pizza Jason again for year three. So please, if you have the opportunity, come to the Friday social. Not only do you get to witness Pizza Jason, and if there were comments, I would encourage people to comment on what Pizza Jason might be, but come to Oktoberfest on the Friday to find out. But also, it's just like a great opportunity to get to know people before we start
Yeah,
getting gamey.
absolutely. Imaginary person asks, is he called Pizza Jason because he wears pepperoni on his head?
For enough money, he can do.
But yeah, so this year, most likely we will start off in Neon Raptor on the Friday. And I say start off, we'll stay there probably,
Yeah.
which is great if you like beer, not so great if you don't.
That's
They
true.
do have a somewhat limited repertoire to beer and beer analogues. Um,
Yeah, they had ciders and stuff, though, didn't they?
yeah, which is just like apple beer. It's not really,
Yeah,
but yeah. But Neon Raptor is wonderful. It's one of my favorite breweries in the
fantastic.
world, and conveniently right next door to Neon Raptor, well, technically just over the pathway, is probably the best pizza place I have ever known. Working
It's a
Man's Kitchen.
bold
Honestly,
claim.
yeah, I know. And I've eaten there 3 times now. They've been going for about a year and a half, I think, certainly a year, and I've eaten there
Wow.
3 times,
Okay.
which is not enough, but times are tough at the moment. And every time I've thought, damn, this is the best pizza.
Okay. So we're pitching the Friday evening as probably some of the best beer in the world and probably some of the best pizza in the world with the
Orbtoberfest don't
best.
do beer and pizza, but if we did,
Yeah. You can truly witness the best beer, the best pizza, and the best people in the world if you come to Orbtoberfest Friday Night Social.
yeah, it's like the pre-show, I guess,
Yeah, I
preview
mean
showing.
they won't be part of the Oktoberfest group. We'll just be able to see them, on the other side of the pub and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe they'll just come to watch us.
Yeah, exactly. Come to
I
watch us
would.
consume glorious
I'd be
pizza.
really bored, but so that's the Friday. And then the Saturday, we're going to do the same thing we did last year and the year before, which is play amazing role playing games.
Nice.
And I'm very excited about it. So that will be kicking off, arriving at 9:30 at the venue.
Okay.
And that is in the centre of Nottingham. It will be the old Salutation Inn, and tickets will go on sale within the next week. So probably, actually, I would imagine the end of this month, the end of August.
Okay.
So what are we looking at? So 22nd, 20, maybe the 30th, Saturday the 30th, should we say?
Awesome.
Yeah. And we'll make sure that GMs get early access. So if you're a GM, keep your eyes on the prize. We'll let you know um, when
That
those
would be
tickets are available.
remarkably disappointing if you're like, yeah, my GM hasn't turned up because he didn't buy a ticket. Sorry.
Too right. I mean, at that point, a GM can run the game, but they ain't going to play anything, and they're not going to get anything for the raffle tickets.
They have to stand outside and run the game from the outside.
Yes, in the rain.
Yeah,
No, they can join in, but when it comes to like all the fun stuff, they still have to be there. They're just not allowed to take part.
love that.
So it's like the worst lock-in ever.
Love that.
12
Okay,
games. So it's going to
nice.
be 6 sessions or 6 games, 6 sessions. Wow, 6 games in the morning. That'll be 10 until 2 p.m. Then we get an hour for lunch. But at 2:45,
2:45.
we will do our raffle,
Midday
our
raffle.
famous raffle, and
Right.
then 3 p.m. until 7 p.m. for that second session. And there's a hard stop at 7 because that evening, as always, the old Sal turns into an amazing night spot for usually like as a rock club event on or something. So we
Genius.
have to be done at 7 o'clock. And then probably some of us will go for a drink, probably to Neon Raptor.
That feels likely.
Or
So,
we'll end up coming back to the gig. But I think last time we were planning on doing like the evening, they had like a heavy metal thing on, but as in classic rock, really. They call it heavy metal,
yeah.
but it's kind of 80s rock. But we were just so tired.
Hmm.
So some of us went to Neon, had pizza and beer, and then it looks like we're going to do something on the Sunday as well. So if you want to make a weekend of it, and if you can, come on the Friday, have a social. Some of us will be around during the day on the Friday. Last year, a few people did an escape room, so that was
Nice.
fun. So
Okay.
nothing officially organised, but join the Discord, links down below, and yeah,
Oh,
see who's arranging what.
all right.
There's loads of escape rooms in Nottingham, and then go for drinks. Then Saturday role playing. We'll talk about the raffle in a minute because we put
Nice.
a lot of
Okay.
effort into
I'm
the raffle.
excited.
I
I
spend a
do
lot
not
of money on the
believe
raffle.
I do not believe that the raffle could be as good as it was for the first year. The raffle for the first year was just an insane collection of prizes. So
I have. most of the prizes for this year's raffle are on my desk. Last year and the year
Oh,
before, we were heavily sponsored by Monty Cook Games, who do amazing things
who
and
are legends, love them to bits.
absolute freaking legends. And in fact, we are currently planning, and it might actually happen this time, to record some Monty Cook actual plays, which will be right here.
We may or may not. You never
Yeah,
know.
we're
Yeah,
certainly
maybe.
planning it.
Yeah.
But we've been planning it
Up
for a
until the
long time.
recording actually happening, it's not dead cert. But
No.
yeah, no, looking forward to it. It's going to be great fun.
Yeah, going through the cipher system starter set.
Try saying
We
that
get
one
there in
after
the
the
end.
Friday night social.
I love cipher system. It's great. I think it's
Hmm.
probably my favorite rules agnostic system out there.
Yeah,
Setting
I
agnostic system out there.
I was going to say that's an interesting way of pitching it. I think the way we play it sometimes does feel a little bit rules agnostic, but
I promise that this is not cider.
no, it's some other form of beer.
Yes, Robinson's Special R.
No,
R.
blackcurrant
Yes,
beer.
Appleland, obviously,
Mm,
because
very
I'm
exciting.
an adult. And Sunday, we've had a few ideas. I think on Sunday, because many of the delegates are staying over, bed and breakfast. So we'll be back at the old Sal, but only from midday. So you get a bit of a lie in if you're staying in a hotel. It's a bit kind of hangoverable. And then we've got the room until like 5 p.m. So probably get one session in. But we've also talked about possibly doing a bit of a crazy live entertainment thing. We'll see what happens there. We've got some ideas, and we'll put those in the Discord once we've kind of firmed them up.
So
But we
what
don't have the
the
same
idea
space.
is? Okay.
Yeah, we've got a much smaller space. So basically, they've got an event happening upstairs. So we've got what they call a snug, which is a room that you could probably comfortably get three gaming groups in. So
Ah,
that's going to be super limited to no more than kind of 15 people probably. So three small gaming groups can run. And if we decide to do this idea that we've got in our brains, then that will obviously take the room up. So we'll do that for an hour or something.
madness. All right, cool.
Yeah, that'll
Sounds
be
great.
utter chaos. That will definitely require starting drinking the moment the pub opens, I think.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
come come preloaded from breakfast. Have a nice glass of champagne with your Sunday morning breakfast to
Yeah.
celebrate making
I
it through
mean,
Saturday.
Bloody Mary's tomato juice, right? That's breakfast.
25 a day.
Yeah. So you have to have five of them.
And so come having completed your 5 a day.
Espresso martini, maybe to round it off.
Mm,
Yeah.
nice. Very classy.
Do love an
Very classy.
espresso martini.
Mm.
Jason, you are running a game at Orbtoberfest this year.
I am.
Tell us
I
all about it.
mean, I did hint occasionally by lifting this up, but I have decided to run Death in Space. Why have I decided to run Death in Space? Because I really like rules light systems, which is probably one of the reasons I like Cipher System as well.
Yeah,
Because
because that's
like it's
rules
all about
agnostic.
the rules agnostic system of Cipher System where we're fairly sure we're playing it the right way, but
Yeah,
but
yeah, there
yeah,
is that.
it's rules light. Also, I submitted my game fairly late because I was basically sat there looking at what other people were doing and deciding what to do off the back of that. And
Yeah,
I do like a good bit of sci-fi. I'm sorry,
yeah,
I like a good bit of sci-fi, and there didn't seem when I was submitting to be a good bit of sci-fi. So I was like, right, let's do a little bit of rules light, storytelling heavy, bit of horror sci-fi. So yeah,
yeah.
Death in Space. Um, if you are not familiar, how would you pitch Death in Space?
Well, some of some of you out there may have played Mork Borg, so that's a good place to
Yeah,
start.
yeah, like crunchy. Well, not crunchy. Sorry, your characters are a bit soft and a bit squishy. Is probably the best way to put
Yeah,
it. You can kind of expect that, like any of the odd style games, you're probably going to have to re-roll a character at some point. But
yeah,
that's part of the fun, right? Like you're there for a one shot or a very short scenario to basically tell a story rather than like build up a character over a series of weeks
Yeah,
and months and years. I like that kind of stuff. That kind of appeals to me.
yeah,
It will probably be a little bit gonzo in places. I do quite like the mild insanity. So yeah, expect things to go a little bit off the rails, both from a horror perspective and a logic perspective. But yeah, Death
yeah.
in Space, love it, man, love it.
Yeah, and the thing is with Orbtoberfest and indeed with the Dark Orb, we do try and push towards narrative role-playing games that tell a story and more leaning towards that kind of slightly horror aspect.
Yeah,
We don't enforce that, so technically Oktoberfest has always been pushed as a more towards trying to get towards a kind of horror feeling because it's around Halloween and
yep.
usually it's later in the month. But scheduling kind of prevented that. But whilst you get extra brownie points for running a horror game, and in fact some of the games that we've got are going to have a horror tag on them. So between that and the location being a pub, we do kind of veer towards adults playing for that reason. That's really just so that you know what you're getting into. But yeah, I find horror games just slightly more fun. I hate horror films. I really
Yeah,
don't like horror films at all.
do not jump scare me. I just cannot
No, exactly that.
stand being jump scared. It
Yeah.
oh, absolutely destroy. Well, yeah, and I guess that's probably so. Wait, which one am I going? That was the Christ. That was the other one I was considering playing, which some of you will recognise.
Ah, yeah, Mothership.
Mothership, yeah, which I
Yeah.
think is probably more like Mothership is more like Aliens. Like
Mm,
it feels to me it's like you versus the horrible, scary thing, which is
yeah.
great. It's a little bit crunchier, I would say, than Death in Space. Whereas
Yeah.
Death in Space is kind of more you versus the stark reality of a crumbling world.
Yeah.
It's all about like it's got that kind of stalkery Fallout vibe.
Yeah.
Which I
Yeah.
I also quite like a bit of post-apocalyptic fun. So yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't have to be like aliens leaping out of vents to be scary and horror.
No.
It can be horror in other ways.
And I've been meaning to get Mothership to the table for years. I too have that edition, um, along with the Mothership nightgown that came with it, because I accidentally ordered it as a 3XL. The T-shirt, the Mothership T-shirt, which I ordered and somehow ordered it as a 3XL. I was a 2XL at the time.
Amazing.
For anyone who doesn't know, I've lost a bit of weight and I'm now a large, and
That's an
so this thing
understatement.
is like it's like this. I mean, you haven't seen me in weeks, so you
Phil,
wouldn't know.
you have lost more than a bit of weight.
Well, yeah, there's more to go. It's not really moving at the moment,
Okay.
but I haven't put it back on, which is great. So that I mean
Yes.
that's the main thing. I put
I
on
mean,
like
Oktoberfest won't help with this, but it is
no,
only 3 days, so
yeah, but
no
I put back
sacrifices.
on somewhere between half a kilo and a kilo, which is you know one
Which is
twentieth of the amount I
basically
lost.
staying the same considering how much you lost.
Yeah, yeah, I've lost nearly 20 kilos, so that works. Uh, yeah, so that's what you're running. The other games that we've got going, I did mention, is so we've got Aegean, run by the GM, so that's going to be very special, and that is
Nice.
a really interesting kind of. I think it's like a Greek historical,
Ooh.
yeah, by our good friend Stu, who is based up in Glasgow,
Ah,
so
the
up in that
south, you
weird
mean?
place.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
south.
the south, as far as you're concerned. But he's also an expat like yourself. So yeah, we've got that. We've got
Northern
Cogs,
Florida.
Cakes, and Sword Sticks, which is amazing. I love that game so much.
Yep.
Kind of steampunky weirdness, run by a different Stu,
What about other stew? Yeah,
other Stu.
who like I would strongly recommend signing up for that game. It's other stew is nothing against first stew apart from the fact he's a southerner, but yeah, the Cogs, Cakes,
But
and
so
Sword
the
Sticks
both
stew is a
Stus are.
legend.
But I'll have you know that both Stus. This is gonna fuck you up.
Oh no.
Both Stus are from Norwich.
Oh my god. How do you differentiate between them? Have I
uh,
actually been have I played with both of them and just not realized? You just
The
sub.
fact they're the same person. Yeah.
Yeah, you
No,
just sub one out every time I log in.
Aegean Stew is a stew.
Oh, a
Double O.
stew. Okay,
Stew.
a
Um,
stew.
Lovely guy. Transformers role playing game run
Ooh,
by
okay.
Matt. So Matt, I think, has run
Nice.
Transformers 2 years running. It's always successful. It's a lot of fun. I played it last year. Um, yeah,
Amazing.
it's great. Then we have Punk is Dead, being run by the other Phil.
Yeah, I'm. That's pretty high on my list of games I might sign up for, depending on when it is.
It'll be on the Saturday.
Really, I mean, then in that case, it's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah. Shiver, run by Rob,
Amazing.
who is quite prominent in the Shiver Discord. I don't
Nice.
know whether or not Rob is directly involved in Shiver itself. Nonetheless, very excited to. And thank you, Rob, by the way, if you do get to see this, for kindly offering to run Shiver. I'm very excited by that because Shiver is a relatively local game. It's a Nottingham kind of born and bred, and I've never managed to play it. But yeah, I'm really interested in it. I've been interested in
Nice.
it for years.
Are we getting a sneak peek into the scenario that people are playing? Has Rob provided any more
Absolutely, yes.
details?
So, yes. So you'll get an idea of the scenario and who's running it, and that will help.
Nice. Perfect.
Rivers of London being run by our good friend Bruce, who is
Thanks, Bruce.
in Edinburgh. Dungeon Crawl Classics, which is being run by, I should know this off the top of my head.
Well,
It's our friend Steve. Steve is
yay!
running Dungeon Crawl Classics. He ran it last year as well. I should have just remembered that. I don't quite know why my brain just failed.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah,
We
thanks,
promise to
brain.
remember you next year.
Yeah, it's not that you're forgettable. It's just that for some reason I thought that it was another person that was running that, but of course no, because Changeling is being run by Dave, who was our other Dungeon Crawl Classics
Okay,
GM these days.
nice.
Sadly, we don't have other Bruce, and we don't have Jules this year, which we were
Oh,
really hoping for. So that's a
oh,
real shame. Just scheduling and real life, really. Where did we get to? Death in Space. That's being run by this guy Jason, Pizza Jason.
yeah.
Yeah, awesome
Sign up.
sauce.
Sign up, don't sign up. I mean, I could say I don't care, I do care. Please sign up. It will be
Yeah,
good fun, I promise. It's death in
it will be
space.
amazing fun.
Please.
Um, Although I'm going to say that, but I've not yet played in one of your games. We're about to fix that.
You haven't, no, and we are about to fix that. I'm not sure whether we're allowed to say how we're about to fix that, but
I think you were going to chain me to a table and force me to listen to fifth
yeah,
edition Dungeons and Dragons.
I wasn't sure whether we were allowed to go that deep into the 18 plus rated stuff, but yeah, don't worry. By 2026, Orbtoberfest will be a D&D friendly convention. No, okay.
We're D&D friendly. It's just, my cold dead hands, that sort of thing. Gareth is running Versen again. I heard nothing but praise for Versen last year. Gareth ran that in the catacombs of the pub. We're not running a game down in the vaults at Old Sal this year purely because of accessibility. We
Okay.
are allowed to, if we decide we want to, we can throw one down there. But the stairs to get down into that area of the pub are so treacherous that
Ooh,
I'd
okay.
be a bit worried about someone getting hurt.
Okay.
And Monster of the Week being run by Erin.
Me. Yeah, thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, that'll be great. I love Monster of the Week. Powered by the Apocalypse is a fantastic system.
Yeah.
Rules agnostic. Yeah, not rules or settings agnostic, but it's very gonzo. And
Monster
the great
agnostic.
monster agnostic. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Um, and perfectly leans into the theme. So we put out a few
Yes.
months ago now. We asked the community to choose a t-shirt theme because every year we try and well, no, every year we make an amazing t-shirt for
Absolutely
Orbtoberfest.
do. Also
And the
amazing. Oh, I
first,
haven't got it near me. Amazing
no,
cups as well.
I haven't got mine in me either. But here is the design, which is very
Yes.
blurry.
Yes, yes, yes,
Um,
yes, yes.
but but if I'm just trying to get it to. There we
Oh,
go.
there we go. Yeah.
So that was last year's created by Unite the Realm. The year
Oh,
before, the one that you have got,
yes.
that was by Johan Noor.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
this one is by Unite the Realm with a K.
You unite the realm. Oh, night.
This year,
So who's doing
we
this
so
year's
we
film?
put out a quiz in our Discord for a theme, and we were hoping that some of the games are going to lean towards that theme, and some of them definitely do. Monster of the Week does. I would say Death in Space does.
Yeah.
Some scenarios probably will, even if the game itself doesn't quite lean to this theme. But you remember what this year's theme was, don't you?
I do indeed. I have echoed it in the production value of my game, and it's
Go on.
B movies.
And there we
Yeah,
go. So there's
and
the
that
mock
is
up.
just amazing. Absolutely love that t-shirt.
It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's the mock up for the t shirt. There will be a back print which will have the names of all the games that we're running and the GMs. So if you have submitted a game, then your name will be on the back of the shirt. And we'll probably do, in terms of tickets, I suspect we're going to do a bundle of. Can I go in the middle? Yeah, it kind of
Mm.
works.
Yeah,
Just
get a
lean
bit
over
of light,
here.
mate, this way.
Yeah. So we'll probably look at doing a bundle which includes like the entrance for Saturday and the two games. You'll get a discount if you're running a game to offset the cost. That'll include a raffle tickets. We'll talk about raffle in a second, and a t-shirt. I think that works out, and then maybe we'll do the Sunday as a kind of bolt on somehow.
Nice.
Um,
And I can offer people a slice of pizza on Friday as well. So don't
yeah,
don't hold
as
back.
part of the all-inclusive bundle. But if you
Yeah,
haven't got
yeah,
an
yeah.
all-inclusive bundle, you have to buy pizza.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it. And you only get one slice, though, I'm afraid.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is our B movies t-shirt for this year, and I think, yeah, I'm really impressed. I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
It's amazing. Yeah, absolutely
Yeah.
love it.
So in terms of the raffle, which everyone loves, costs us a lot of money every year because the Dark Orb does not generate any form of income apart from Patreon. Thank you very much, patrons. There's a mixture of things that have been purchased brand new, some things that were like previews or rather review copies that we've got, either that I've paid for out of my own pocket or that we've got a discount on. So let's go through some of these things. I
So
think actually pretty much
are we getting
all of
a
these things I
sneak
paid for.
peek at the raffle?
So Tales from the Loop starter set.
Very good.
You played this. We
I
played this as
have
a private game.
just, yeah, I would absolutely love to win that raffle prize, I've got to say.
Just that one. Let's have a look. So Rune Cairn.
Ooh, okay.
So this is like Cairn, but Viking-y.
But with
It is
runes.
it is signed by the author.
Oh, nice.
Death is not the end. Remastered edition with clarified rules and refreshed layout.
Very
Designed for
nice.
two players, one warden and one adventurer, with
Uh,
streamlined rules based on
okay.
Cairn and Into the Odd.
Okay, so it's like a pit crawlery
It's
style
yes,
player and a GM thing.
yes.
Okay.
Viking-y, Souls-like, bonfire resurrections, respawning monsters, and dynamic content. Supports solo play as well, and basically, let's see if I can show any of this. Don't
Okay,
worry.
yeah, I like it.
So it's a nice layout, it's very
Yeah,
clean,
I was going to say, it
really
feels
pretty.
feels like a very useful look, as opposed to a very not as opposed to a very pretty book. That's a horrible thing to
Yeah.
say. It looks like a very pretty and useful book.
Hell Knight.
Okay.
In fact, my copy of Hell Knight is just here. So play amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Jason can do some intermission music whilst I reach for my copy. Right, now I can't hear you yet because I had to unplug my audio. There we go.
Okay, I can stop now, can I?
Hell Knights.
Hell Knights. Please explain more.
So, Hell Knight is. I'm going to show you what the book looks like, and your brain will explode because this is very art
Okay.
first. So, I'll
Oh, okay.
try and
Oh,
give you.
wow. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I mean, basically, you're kind of pseudo supernatural bikers with demonic motorcycles, and
Yeah. Okay.
basically, you have until midnight to save the world.
Love
Um,
it.
This is by Gabriel Quiroga, who we've interviewed on the channel before, actually.
Ooh,
He did Warpland and Neurocity, and just a really nice guy, Argentinian, um, who just creates these massively screwed up kind of worldscapes, effectively.
amazing.
Um,
Very cool.
I struggle a bit with the rules on these games.
Oh,
They're not
okay.
difficult. It's just sometimes I have comprehension issues with rules that are a bit out there.
They're just a bit weird and wonderful, are they? Do you know
Yeah.
if they're like similar to anything that people might know?
Trying to remember. I mean, it's basically, if I recall correctly, there's an element of a kind of rolling under. It's roll under, but over a certain amount, the higher number, the better.
Okay.
And then the difference between X and Y is the amount of damage, that sort of thing, if memory serves. It's
Okay.
phenomenal. It's really great,
Very cool.
which is why I knew I had to get a second copy for the raffle. Because I backed this at Kickstarter, and then when their expansion came out, I bought a second copy for the raffle because it's amazing. It's just
Love it. Love it.
me having comprehension issues is a me problem. It's not a game problem.
Until you make it an us problem, Phil.
Yeah. Mutant Crawl Classics.
Yes. Seem to come
Basically,
every year.
Mutant Dungeon Crawl Classics.
Love it.
It's brilliant. Really good fun. Dragonbane.
Ooh, okay. Now, yes. I mean, not interested in D&D, but yeah, I would like to play Dragonbane. I
Yeah, yeah. And I will also say that not only is this Dragonbane, which it is, in case you didn't know,
it's not just another book with the Dragonbane cover.
this has been signed
Oh,
by, if I can
wow.
recall correctly, we have Thomas Herenstam.
Hmm?
We have, I think Matthias has signed this. Niels Carlin has signed this. So Anna Westerling, and I think,
That is a well autographed book.
yeah, so we've got 4 signatures in here. So people from Free League, basically,
And also
have
a
signed
good
this
book.
book.
Like, yeah.
Dragonbane is a dungeon crawler, and I haven't played it either. I've got a lot of content for it, so I really should. I mean, like the core book, core box is here, and I've got the setting for Windheim, which is an incredible expansion
Yeah.
or setting all on its own by Andreas Lundström from the company Nordic Scouts. And in fact, we're going to talk to him. We had an interview with him when that first one came out. We're going to do another one.
Nice.
We are going to have another interview with him very soon. And watch this space. We may also get an actual play.
That will be exciting.
That'll be fun. We're hoping
Nice.
to get that sorted out very soon.
Yep, that would be majorly exciting. Would definitely love a Dragonbane actual play.
Yeah, it'd be great. 3 things left out on my current list. I'm
Mm.
hoping to get a few more things added. But I
Mm.
mean, bearing in mind that we're only going to have between, well, at most, what, 35 people?
The odds are
And
good.
yeah, I mean, we've gone through a few prizes already. You're basically looking at a 1 in 3 chance of winning something. What we
Not
haven't done is
small.
we've never enforced a rule of no repeats. So
Ooh.
we need to maybe consider whether we need a no repeats rule for the prizes.
So there's, yeah.
What you don't want is one person getting 5 prizes, right?
No, it would be terrible if I won all 5 prizes. That would be absolutely
Yeah.
awful. So if we could just introduce that. Okay, so I will pass on that just on the basis that I have that book
What is it, Jason?
there. I don't want to spoil it for people. I mean, surely just the appeal of the cover is enough to make you want it. Yes, I believe I might have actually been there when pen was
Mm.
placed on paper.
X Crawl Classics is what happens when you take a dungeon crawler like Dungeon Crawl Classics, which is kind of like early D&D, and you merge it with uh, the video game Smash TV.
Yes, which is an awesome video. No, I mean most people. Well, no, actually, I would imagine probably most people do are old enough
Mm,
listening to this that they remember Smash TV.
or Super Smash TV, or even the Running Man. Really, the the original film is kind of similar as well. You know, you
Yeah,
basically you're
exactly.
part of a sports team. It's massive media coverage, and what your sport is effectively going into an arena to defeat the arena rooms that are there. So there's probably a boss fight. There might be puzzles and traps and that sort of thing. And the idea is you want to basically rile the audience and make
You
big sponsorship money.
you are rewarded for your glory, which is
Exactly,
just
with more
so
sponsors.
beautiful. Yeah.
And this is the special edition, and it is signed by Brendan LaSalle, who is one of the most amazing people at Goodman Games, and he is the author of this. And it's also signed by Brett Brooks. And Brett Brooks was the gentleman who designed the original version of X-Crawl, upon which X-Crawl Classics, which is in the Dungeon Crawl Classics rule set, hence the name, is based.
That's a winner for me.
Two left. This is the One Ring Special Edition, signed by Thomas Herenstam and Anna Westerling of Free League.
Nice.
Yeah. And yeah, I've
Nice.
never played the One Ring. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with uh, Tolkien stuff in general. It's really important to fantasy.
It
Fantasy's not my
is
favorite genre. So,
like another game I've heard absolutely fabulous things about. Like people absolutely rave about the One
mm,
Ring.
yeah, exactly. And I should point out, so thank you very much to Free League for providing all but the Tales from the Loop starter set. So they were provided by Free League directly. Thank you. We love
Thanks,
you. Um,
guys.
and I should also say that what we're going to do, we try and do this every year. This year, unfortunately, we didn't break even. But the goal with Orbtoberfest is, first and foremost, any profits will go towards running the Dark Orb as a channel and towards any raffle prizes that we buy along the way. And the goal is anything that we've got left over at the end of the year is going to go to Mind, which is my
Hey, wow.
charity of choice. Last one,
Love that.
the Shiver Blockbuster starter set.
Hey, amazing.
Yeah, so this just felt like the most B movie of the lot. It's got a freaking dinosaur
I
on
was
it.
gonna say that cover is marginally less B movie than the T-shirt, but only marginally.
Yeah. This has got a condensed rulebook with Shiver's easy to learn and fast paced rule set. An exclusive adventure, Welcome to the Hollow World. Only available in the set, where you play as specialists invited to a mysterious theme park at the centre of the earth on a no expense spared thrill ride.
Oh
When this roller
wow.
coaster goes off the rails, however, be prepared to fight for your life in a prehistoric paradise and escape the Hollow World. So, if I
You,
was marginally more successful in life, we probably would have run this on the channel already.
yeah,
Um, it's not too late.
you like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So that's the prizes for the raffle. We go all out with the raffle. I mean, you won something first year, right?
I did. It is sitting on a shelf just over there. It was, I believe, generously donated, but it's a set of Paladin role-playing metal dice, and I was,
Yes. Yeah. Donated
yeah,
by Paladin Roleplaying.
indeed donated
Yeah.
by the fabulous Neil, Paladin role-playing. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. And
Yeah.
yeah, love them to bits. They were great.
Sadly, it looks like Neil and Paladin Roleplaying won't be able to join us this year, which is a real shame. Just
Oh,
scheduling conflicts. Like, we actually moved this event so that people could come. So we worked around that,
good.
and then they couldn't attend anyway. Neil wasn't one of those. Neil was in the fallout of us moving it twice.
Sorry, Neil.
So
There's always
fingers
2026.
crossed. It's always 2026. 2026 is going to be an amazing year. We've already
Hell
discussed this.
yeah.
We're gonna do even more. So
2025 is also going to be great fun and is
2025.
only, what is it, less than 2 months away?
Yeah, it's like weeks.
6 weeks. Where are we? One,
We're on the
2,
23rd now.
3, 4,
Tomorrow.
5, 6 weeks.
6
Very
weeks. Tickets on
cool.
sale very, very soon. And first come, first served for the tickets. First come, first served for the games, which will be listed pretty early on. Most likely, the games will be available as an add-on when buying your ticket. So pay attention
Yeah.
to the add-ons. There's no additional charge for the games, so we're just building that into the price of the ticket.
Okay. So if people don't pick when they buy a ticket, then do they just get thrown into one when they turn up on the Saturday, or what's the?
I will probably just nag people. So
Okay,
I'll
nice.
make sure you've got an email in there.
Pick, 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 pick.
But also, we haven't yet finalised setting up the cart, so that's the next thing to do. That's our next priority.
Okay,
But
amazing.
yeah, but it should be great. Yeah, we'll be planning what's in the morning and the afternoons very soon. It looks like every game has got a 5-player cap, so 5 plus GM. It's going to
Genius.
be frantic. It's going to be fun. The venue is incredible. Good beer, great cheap food, middle of Nottingham, and yeah, we'll have a blast.
I cannot wait.
No, me either.
Honestly, I cannot wait. It is one of the highlights of the year for me.
I wonder if I got I was just thinking, if I got
I was
my
gonna
Mac set up,
say,
so it's going to start doing stupid
come on,
things.
Mac.
There we go.
Do it.
Hey!
Yes. I am unfortunately on PC, so the best I can just offer you is.
No, that's not quite the same, is it?
Nothing
Also, you look like
showing.
you're trying to clutch a hot mug of something, and it just hasn't shown
Yes,
up. Where
trying
is
to
my
clutch
drink?
the hot mug of love for you, Phil.
Right, so come along to Oktoberfest. Any questions? Let us know in the comments down below, or come and talk to us on Discord. And
Please do.
yeah, it'll be wild. And yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun this year. I'm looking forward to the Friday,
Yeah.
hopefully an escape room. I'm looking forward to the Saturday, lots of gaming. I'm looking forward to the Sunday, when maybe we'll be doing something a bit different and crazy.
Something a bit random. I mean, the Sunday's
Yeah.
going to be fun, whatever happens.
Yeah.
The whole
And if you
weekend's gonna
haven't
be
already
awesome.
eaten the Sunday, also you have the option of getting a Sunday roast.
If you haven't eaten from Friday through to Sunday, you have the option
Yes.
of buying a
No,
Sunday
ever.
roast.
If you have never, ever eaten.
If you've never consumed food, we would thoroughly recommend a Sunday roast as the first
Now,
thing
I
you
think
eat.
I think food is a bit restrictive.
Oh, oh yes, of course. This is a dark horror channel after
Yes.
all.
Yeah, exactly. I would presume that the pub is going to be offering a Sunday roast because they normally do.
Epic.
So I've never had a Sunday roast there, but by all means, it's roasty and Sunday-like. But yeah, they do normal kind of pub fare, so normally like burgers and chips and that sort of stuff, which, yeah, nothing particularly glamorous, but it's also really well priced as far as they're concerned. You know, we just provide food because we care about our patrons, and yeah, you can't ask for more than a pub that actually gives a crap about the people that they're serving.
Exactly. And we're going to have some of the best pizza in the world in the evening anyway, so
Yeah, on the Friday and Saturday,
job done.
and yeah, maybe the Sunday as well.
Love it.
We will see you at Orbtoberfest, October the 4th. You have to buy tickets in advance. They are available at orbtoberfest.com. That's the place where you go for a link out to our, well, you can also go straight to Ticket Tailor. They will be up at the end of August. So
See you
keep your
there.
peepers peeled, and we will see you there.
Yeah,
Until next
rip up.
time, until we see you there, keep playing games, and I hope your dice rolls are better than mine, because mine suck.
Bye.